Hi friends, I hope everybody's well. Today we're going to be making for others. A very good thing indeed. This one is a two-parter, so there are going to be two videos for you guys to do. This first one we're about to do, you're going to need your 6x6 piece of cardboard, brown string, I have just cut mine, your wavy tongue depressor, a toothpick, a pen, scissors, paints, and your paintbrush. We are going to be making a mobile today. So the first thing that you will need is your 6x6 piece of cardboard, and we're going to make semicircles and a circle. These are going to make the mobile. So let's get started. So let's draw 3 semicircles. 1, 2, 3, and a circle. Once you have those, the next step is to paint them. So get your paints out, and we will paint all of our semicircles and our circle. I'm painting all of mine different colors. You guys can do whatever colors you think would be beautiful. You guys have the primary colors, so remember that you can mix colors to make new ones. So we're going to hang these all in a straight row eventually. So once you guys have all of your semicircles and your circle painted, hang out for a little bit and let them dry. Here are the pieces. Once they're dried, you're going to cut them out. The next step is to make our holes. So for this project, you'll need a pen and your toothpick and maybe a grown-up's help. So I've already pre-punched some holes on here so you can see where we're going to put the holes through. So we're going to take our pens and make holes at the top and the bottom. An important step is that you don't want to put your hole too close to the edge or it could rip through, and that would make it tricky to thread. And if that happens, guys, it's fine. You just put a piece of tape over it and re-punch your hole. So I'm going to start about here and push down with my pen to make the beginnings of my hole. And you want to try to put your holes in about a straight line. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I like to do a motion where I wiggle and I kind of push into the table. Then pick it up and push your pen through just to make the hole a little deeper. There we go. And be careful that when you push the pen through, if you get it all the way through, that you don't poke your finger. So once you've got these holes punched with your pen, grab your toothpick and let's make that hole just a little bit wider and a little bit cleaner. This is going to help us when we thread them. We're going to string our individual pieces together with string, and it makes it so much easier if you have a nice, clean, big space to put your thread through. Now our circle is special. It only needs one hole. So decide which is the top, and we're going to do the same thing where you push with your pen. Push and wiggle, official term. I like to pick it up and push. Here comes our toothpick step. You want to push that in, kind of wiggle that around until you get a nice clean hole there. So next step is the layout step. So I think I'm going to put them in this order. So I'm going to have them like that. Grab your tongue depressor, and in this step we are going to paint our tongue depressors. It can be one of the colors in your shapes. It can be a totally brand new color. Go wild, guys. You can paint wavy lines or straight lines. You can write a message on it. Whatever you guys want to do. I painted mine red. I used the same color here. So go ahead and paint your tongue depressor and let that dry. Set that off to the side. While that is drying, we will start hanging our mobile. So you'll get a piece of your string. I cut mine into about 3 or 4 inch pieces. I like to start from the bottom. So when you guys go to thread, you want to start with the color side up and put your string in this way. I chose yellow for my next color. That hole looks a little tiny. It needs a little bit of toothpick action. Then we're going to tie our knot behind all of our pieces. So this one again needs to be color side up. And I'm going to thread this one. I'm going to go off screen here and just wet my thread. Makes it a little bit easier to get in there. And there it is. Gonna pull it through and then flip it over and just have them touch like that, and then tie your knot. And if you haven't learned how to tie knots yet, maybe grab your person, your grown-up, and ask them if they can help you. And we're gonna tie this in a knot. This is gonna keep our pieces together. Pull the tails, and then if your tails are extra long, just snip them short. And we have the first 2 pieces of our mobile. We'll go over one more, then get your brown string, cut another piece that's about 3 or 4 inches long. Grab your next piece. I think I'm gonna do red for this one. So you always want to start at the bottom and work your way up. So color side up, put your thread in, pull the tail out, then we're going to do the same for this one. Same step, then we're going to flip it over. Tie our knot. And then trim our tails. Snip, snip. And then you guys will do that for this one as well. And to save on some time, I already did that step. And now, when you guys get to the very top one, the only thing that's important and different about this one is your loop needs to be bigger for this because you need to be able to slide it all the way over your tongue depressor. So, we'll do that step. Right now, we'll do that, and then put your tongue depressor inside the string. That way you know exactly how big you have to make it. So I can kind of eyeball that. If I put my knot here, that'll slide in there nice and easily. So let's tie a little knot here. This is a very short tail. Okay. And then we'll stick our tongue depressors through that loop there. And voila! You guys have a very cool hanging mobile that you can gift for the holidays or do whatever you want with it. Okay, guys. See you soon for part 2. Bye.